shoes. Ruffle the grass, right.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Why am I green? Is this just a temporary thing? Okay, yeah. Good, good, good. I'm a really reflective guy, apparently. Which is interesting. Alright. Alright. I see.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pensai tree.
It's so weird seeing him in pants and a black jacket and then an Elvis Presley haircut with sunglasses and talking like Elvis would. It's so strange. He's grateful for all the help. There's a lot of no-no out there that need to be guided towards the roots of the pensai tree.
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
Dang.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Yeah, I see. So he's trying to train the kid. I feel like, yeah, that would kill the kid. Alright, yeah, that sounds so morbid. I hate that. Okay. You know, his tail looks pink from this angle. It's either pink or it's red. Oh my god, it's so pink. It shouldn't be that pink. Whatever. It's fine. For real, it is so pink. Oh my god. Is there a way to go to my character again? That's fine. Pinkled. Really, I was red at the beginning, I swear I was. Maybe I just grew to become red. Maybe the child is just a different color than the adult.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. the land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Why are these deciding fact? I mean, they already happened. Why are they deciding? Okay, you know what? What's what? I mean, these are so stark contrasts. Like, it's not just black and white. Let's see. It's like one of the options is like she doesn't care about me. She only cares about Wong Fu. The edgy little kid. Like, am I choosing how she is as a person? Like, I guess. Okay. Like, it's obvious. This one's light and this one's like dark. Like, it's such a weird thing. I mean, I don't see the point in saying that. You're a good kid.
She's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
It just sounds like gibberish.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the milk puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Octo means 8, and pod means...
Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the hoof puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the south.
No, come on. I don't...
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Yeah, this is a nonsense word. And then, alright, I'm already determined to defeat them.
He
I mean, it already tells me
names
how.
have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I see. Dang, my guy actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, look, it's not that pink anymore. It's more like reddish. Maybe a little bit of a sheen of... I guess the adolescence of him was just a little bit annoying. Like, blue and then pinkish. Alright, interesting.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
But there's also this direct. Didn't I come from this? Yeah, I did. Definitely did. Did I save that man by chance?
Clamber right up.
It's very pretty. I want my glasses again. Hang on a second. Okay. There we go. That's better. Alright. Alright. Some fingerprints.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Biomutant. I guess the cool part is it's only the beginning if they put the title right there. Alright, so it is only the beginning. Wow! Alright. I'm surprised, I'm happy. And there's a whole opening sequence. Look at this. Yeah, and that's like literally our stuff that people built. You know? Those towers. Electric towers. Forgive me, I'm cleaning my glasses so I can see really clearly. So all the scenery looks awesome. Oh, come on. Okay, so that little part there. There. Alright. There we go. There's some annoying smudges, and I can't really play with the annoying smudges. The credits are still going. Dang, it's like we have done it already. We have won your heart, and we are getting the credits going. That's what it feels like. You know what? They do that in movies. I can't even... I admit, this is a really good game. If this is their first game, phenomenal job. Probably not their first game. I doubt anyone who's made this kind of game that's this popular is their first time. I really doubt it. Alright, let's see. It's better. Hang on. Still a little smudge, I notice. It's like I'm trying to look at the screen, but I just noticed that smudge. Sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Imagine if you're watching this and there's a smudge on your screen. Just imagine. Yeah, you gotta clean it, you know. Got to. Alright. Gosh dang it, why are there so many? Like, I've literally been wiping it this entire time over the entire thing. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Gosh, why? Oh wow, that makes it. I'll deal with it. Okay. Looks a lot better. Alright. Alright, this looks good. God, it looks great. Alright. I know. I figured that out way earlier because I'm a fiend for speed.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
I'm not. Well, I'll check it out anyway.
Let's see.
I peed on it? What am I doing? Marking my... I guess I'll smell... Yeah, this is... Okay. You unlock a signpost by peeing on it, of course. Okay. I mean... I'm pressing square. Do I press it there? I mean, sure. No. Let's remove. Alright, there we go. I'm ready for any fights. Yeah, I'm not really noticing the smudges anymore. I'm glad.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg.
Out-of-Date's leg.
To bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Yeah. Yeah. When the world is as stable as this, I wouldn't really count on a village.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
You know what? You think you're way too funny. And I can tell it's not even an act. You think you're that funny.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
You mean a lot of people just straight up died? No.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. I know, yeah, I know us through earlier. Few are those who always act in the same manner. Well, I mean, I feel like if I really chose it, I could figure out which one's light or darkness, and kind of make it exactly as the game would choose as light or dark. But few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters. This reminds me of a Spider-Man game I played where he was like, okay.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
That's an interesting thing to say. Leave you to your fate. Wow, that's morbid.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
Shut up! Ah! Screw your high-pitched, screamy, excited voice. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah, I like the light. Whatever. I'm so happy for you! Yes, I like the light! Oh. In real life, I feel like I'm like, I come to the dark side. I just really don't like how the white person and I don't like how the darker one comes off too. It's like, hey bro, join the dark side, man. It's cooler over here. Like they're just both, I don't know. That's a spark of light in you. Okay, obvious. I mean, it's like every single time it's like a choice, and you know which it's obvious. Let's see. Yeah, I like the light, sure.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Didn't I gain a darkness one? Do I get a light one?
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Out of date?
Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby.
Yeah, this is the choice of light. Man, damn.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
I like trusting.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
I mean, if I need them, I'll use them, but I'd rather do this kind of thing alone. If that leads to a dark choice, then fine.
The conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
I don't really feel like being beside a bunch of people.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
Alright, well...
They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Yuba tolu wawa atu awa ya.
He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe.
Myriad tribe against
He'll be waiting for you beneath the
Jagni.
Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Tamuk gabamuk tab nuwekek ujbar no barke.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright, logically speaking, I think the more right side is the right side on this one, obviously. Like, just killing weak people? Really? I mean, I think it's kind of a weird one. I mean, some people would think that way, but your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest you track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Boy, if I don't want to help either of them. Will they just be fighting forever? Alright. So I take it Jagni is
Another
the
fork in
light
the road.
side.
It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
The tunnel will lead me here. Jagni. Myriad. Oh, dang. Jagni aligns with my views? You really think that I'd want to stomp out any weak people based on my choices thus far? I'm not really sure about that. Wow. Why he thinks that... Can I betray? No, they won't. They'll make him invincible. Alright, straight up, Alright. I can take the actual tunnel, you know. But I really don't think... I think if I go over to the left side, it's gonna take me to a place that's like, how do I explain it? What was I just thinking even?
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Interesting. See if there's... Okay. Can I swim? Interesting. Alright. Doesn't look like anyone died in here. Alright. There we go. Got some health. Take all. I'm probably talking to Myriad. I guess there was a casualty. At least one. They were panda people? No, they're fox people too? Sorry, guys. I imagine maybe stealing from these guys is maybe dark, but I really don't think that the west side is worth fighting for.
Looks valuable.
Thank you. Huh. Okay. I think I'll be pretty good. Stomping out the weak and destroying the world tree. Apparently the world tree is the one that's supposed to save the world. Why would they destroy something that would kill them eventually? What is this? Whose side? I don't get that. I can't tell who's the right side. I might as well... I have no freaking clue. If I could... I'm not making any rash decisions right there.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
I imagine the blacker ones are the evil ones. Yeah, it's a war zone. Why are they in trenches? They didn't take a history lesson? Trenches aren't really a good combat option, just from history in World War I. I feel really bad, but like either way,
That's
people
the
are
myriad tribe's fortress.
aren't
Will they be
surviving
friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
All right. My guess is that these people will have like people that
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're
All right.
wary of strangers. They're at war. Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Imagine some stranger walks in at the gate.
Sibi? La panen agin kan man. Gerat na fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
It makes sense. I honestly believe in that myself.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Is the vigilante me? I mean, maybe? The news of a vigilante Ronin crossing the Great Wall. I don't know what the Great Wall is, but I'm more interested in Vigilante if it's me.
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
What? Calm down.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Sifu says something one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. One of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. Says there has to be some dark so that light can prove its purity above it, and promises this will happen if you help them unite the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life.
Thing is, I can imagine how both sides will end up. So that some dark, so that light can prove its purity above it, and promises. What do you mean, some dark? Do I have to join one? They want to unite the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life. Can I just not be a part of it and choose my own choices as I see things happen? That would be really cool. It's an interesting choice. Do I need a set goal? I like to do my own thing. It's so weird saying, no, I don't need the light. Like, couldn't he just sugarcoat it a bit and say, like, honestly, I'll think about it. Like, I don't... It's such a weird... And in this, will it make me choose darkness, like really big? It's so weird. It's such a... Okay. Alright. It's such a different kind of It's so black and white. It's like every little thing you do, it's so black and white. It's like this, I'm not sure if it just departs me from them or if it makes me an enemy to them. And like completely changes everything. I guess that's the way that choices work, huh? Warning, sets the game's end goal to save the Tree of Life. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, if you don't join this tribe, then you're not as good a person. And it's like, it's such a, huh. There has to be some dark, so that light can prove its purity above it. And promises this will happen if you help them unite the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life. I mean, this dedicates me and commits me to this side. Will this make me an enemy? I don't even know, man. I have no clue. Oh, man. Oh, oh no. This is such a choice. Um. Alright, until next time, guys.